What's up, world? It's your boy Manny Fresh, aka Proposito. I'm here to talk about the whole Hurricane Sandy thing. First of all, this shit sucks. I was up last night at 3 in the morning getting gas. I live in New Jersey, and this shit was crazy. Like, I had to go get gas with my boy and get like 5 gallons of gas in my hand, and literally there was a line so long that I couldn't even walk. Like, it was just insane, So we had did that, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I was helping out Shorty, wanted to make sure she got to work safe and stuff. But it's tough out there, man. I think that Governor Christie is not being as much proactive as he should for New Jersey. I think Cuomo definitely is for the city of New York, and for New York as well as Bloomberg. But I was watching the news today. What's happening in the city, and Bloomberg is authorizing NYPD to only have three people in the car to go to Manhattan. Yo, that is crazy. Like, how the fuck people gonna go to work? It is crazy out there. You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all, you should know that whenever there's a hurricane, people always need to figure out evacuation procedures. Figure out you have the right food, gas. So going to get that gas was so hard, and you know what I'm saying? I went to work today in the office in the city, and I was just so tired, yo. Like, literally, I was exhausted. I was exhausted working all day, yo. So I just want everybody to know, like, just y'all be safe, just make sure that you have gas in your car, and make sure you fill your car up. Because going back and forth to that gas station is not fun. I'll tell you that right now. Alright? And with that said, I wanted to shed light on 2012's upcoming elections. Personally, I'm going for Barack Obama. That's my boy. Because when you look at a lot of the debates that he had with Romney, a lot of topics he hit on the second and third debate made a lot of sense. For example, talking about immigration, was one topic, and the other topic was offshore drilling. I'm very proletariat. I'm really pro-advance for offshore drilling because we need to find better resources. We need to create more jobs for it. It doesn't make sense for Romney to disregard those type of drilling sites, all right? Because they offer a lot of benefits and tax advantages for people. One of the things I think Barack Obama also talked about was allowing Syria to become to support itself. Because Obama feels that we should not be all up in Syria's business because it's going to ruin our alliances with other countries. For example, Israel. Israel was one of our allies because we helped them with the relationship with Iran. But we know that Israel doesn't support Iran's activities, but they do support Syria. So to go in this Syria and go fuck shit up, it's going to make us destroy our relationship with other countries. And number two, how the fuck can we go and help other countries and try to help their government when our own government, we have all these problems. Like, we don't have enough funding for evacuations. Like, this fucking millionaires like Donald Trump, that they have $5 million. They should go fucking donate that to Hurricane Sandy. And they're complaining about taxes. I don't want to hear it, yo. So I'm most for Obama. I don't think Romney's 5-point plan is gonna work because you know what? There's too much. The trillions in dollars invested in our debt is not gonna cover what his plan makes. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to lower the cost of education, like Obama said. Give every student a chance to go to school. Offer more jobs by investing more in education. Instead of going against it, offer more Pell Grants to kids to go to school. All right, and I think that's going to be our way to get back in this economy. And that all means offering people that make more money, that make the most money in this country, get taxed the highest. Because it's not fair for someone, for example, like Warren Buffett, that makes this much money and his secretary gets taxed at the same tax bracket that he does. She makes less money. So we definitely have to put more. We need to put a better order on the optimization of taxing and the way it's customized. Tax everyone fairly, and everybody plays their part. Because that's the only way this economy is going to get better. All right, that's the only way it's going to get better. And I think we need to invest more on other things like science and technology, because other countries are superseding us. For example, China, in resources and population and science. And we need to be advanced in everybody else because the United States has always been that. Now, if the United States doesn't have money in the economy, how can it invest in its own, Air Force or invest in its own, military force? Because the military, last year we spent so much money on the military when they didn't even need the money because the wars was over. We need to invest more money against military, get people to go to college and use that money allocated somewhere else so people could be able to, have it for the right reasons instead of putting ourselves in debt and for wars that we ain't even fighting no more. So that's the one thing I feel Obama's definitely putting up. I don't think that, Romney has the capability to keep this country intact. Obama's done a real good job keeping this country real well. For example, the war on terrorism, I think he did a good job getting rid of Osama bin Laden, Saddam Hussein, and Gaddafi. Three militant people that really were terrorists. He did a good job with that, and I think he did a good job with a lot of the tax benefits for people that want a credit to buy a new house. I think that was very advantageous. That was very smart, and I also feel that his look on unemployment, and even though unemployment has gone up, in the last year, we can argue that there are more sector jobs now, whereas there was 2 or 3 years ago. And that's true because I've been looking for work and it hasn't been that hard to find a job in my field. But nevertheless, it's still hard. So I think he did a good job with that, I also think that his outlook on other things that are controversial, for example, gay marriage, I think he took it very fairly well. But he looked at it from a conservative standpoint. And I think that he knows how to deal with certain things without being controversial. He's very bipartisan about what needs to be done. So, all of y'all out there, y'all vote for Obama this upcoming election, alright? And everybody that's affected by Hurricane Sandy, do yourselves a favor. Go ahead, stay home, go buy canned foods, alright? And just take it easy, yo. Don't go crazy and just bug out, you know what I'm saying? Just don't go spend your money. Go out there, get some gas, take care of your family. And that's all that matters, alright? One love.